2, 3. Awesome. So tell me about how this last weekend's been. Feel free to start, whoever.
I'll start. So I feel more aware than I ever have in my life. To have the understanding to be present. I've been accused of being a robot for decades, and I don't think I'll get accused of that quite as much as what I used to. But to be able to feel presence, my presence, from head to toe, fingertip to fingertip, is a pretty amazing experience, and I really appreciate
How was
the
it?
work that you do.
Yeah, thanks. How was it? How many things have you tried in the past in your attempts to figure out this whole presence thing?
Hundreds of thousands of dollars worth.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've been trying to get here for 20 years now.
Okay.
And, I've made progress along the way, but I've never been here before.
Okay.
So, countless really, in books and seminars and sessions and Eastern philosophies and kinesiology and autism programs and 25 years of counseling.
Mm-hmm. Was there something that like kind of clicked this weekend that was like, oh, this is new?
Multiple things, yeah.
Okay.
There's just a presence. Understanding who I am. It was almost like in part of it that there was a force pushing me into who I was, and the aha was that I realized that was me, and that was a dumbfounding experience. And then I would also say the other piece of it was energy going through the right side of my brain, and being able to feel the right side of my head was really new, which kind of gave me a clarity of vision. And also the other really big aha was slowing down enough to see.
You feel like you've actually got something you can do now that'll actually bring you back into presence, and when inevitably you find yourself not present in the future?
Yeah, certainly with moving my head and my chin in the appropriate space, it's noticeable and repeatable.
And how is it with just interacting with Tina?
Night and day. Feel her presence, and that understanding that she's been looking for this in me for a long time. And seeing her reaction to that is pretty profound.
So for me, Craig has got us literally 5 minutes after we've finished process. Makeup's gone, the tears, the crying. There are stories that we're told that we buy into when we're young, that inner child, and we were removing those lies that I had bought into and believed about myself. It sounds really obvious, but the little girl in me thought I always had to be in the place of taking care of others, and that's part of that story of my childhood. And the realization today of I actually can lean against him and lean on him. Backstory, we were married for 30 years, we have 2 children, neurodiverse relationship, and we divorced. And our business partners, still parents, still know that we love each other and invested in our success and our future health. Whether that's, we don't know what that's going to look like in the future. Coming in, I'm a really sensitive person, so probably I called you 2 weeks before. And the anxiety, I was getting close to that identity that had kept me safe, and I knew that, and so the anxiety got really, really intense, and it was hard. It was very hard for me to show up because I was so scared. I'm glad I did. Craig's absolutely wonderful. He relates. He related to both of us, made both of us feel safe that, as you're going through this work, you're very vulnerable.
Mhm.
And this is the first time we've met each other, and then in these 3 days, just huge growth. And he has a way of putting me at ease, working with me and falling into the background, that it becomes my health, my growth,
Mm.
even though you're there supporting me and holding me through.